Hello, I am your Empress Divine Miss Tasha Turner herself. Welcome to Queendom Come. Y'all know I love to be a little bit late. Y'all know it. I'm not apologizing because I enjoyed my holidays. I really did. I really did enjoy them. But I'm so glad to be back to y'all because I actually tried to do Aquarius. I was going to do Aquarius and Leo's reading along with the Cancer reading that I did at the end of 2018. And nature called. I was outside as I have been lately. And yeah, as soon as I turned the camera on to do Aquarius, fat ass raindrop fell on the card. And I'm like, nope, I'm not finna water warp my card. So I packed them up, moved them out. But here I am to do your Leo. I hope I'm not too late. I hope y'all still love me because I still love y'all. Because I'm a Leo moon and I'll never stop loving Leo. Because y'all one of my favorites. But yeah, that's enough kissing up. Kidding. Let's see what January 2019 has in store for Leo. Let's see what January 2019 has in store for Leo. I shuffle before I come on camera, but I just want to do it a little bit more so that y'all can see that I ain't laying these cards out myself, that this is all spirit. So, spirit, less of me, more of you. Remove me from the reading. Make it so that your intended message comes through. God, I am your vessel. Use me. Use me till you use me up. Okay, Leo, January 2019. Leo, January 2019. Oh, we have undying love. I like that. And I know the Leos like that. Undying love, the love you have shared is eternal, regardless of the situation. You've been loving on somebody, Leo, and you have loved them in a way that you've never loved before. I feel this shit so strong. It got a grip on my heart. It's squeezing me. This is the type of shit I like. I like love. I love love. I love it. So for this card, fly. I don't love you though. Yes, I do. I just want you to move. For this card to come out, undying love, baby. Mm, the love you've given somebody is good. You've given them some good love, Leo. I think you've loved a person in a way that you didn't even know you were capable of loving. I think you love someone so much that you have ascended to a higher level of reality because you've loved so much. Child, I don't even think you meant to love somebody so much. And you love them so much, you've moved into a reality, probably the fourth or fifth dimension, whatever it is. You ain't in 3D no more. You living in the sky. You living in a whole new dimension. Everything may look the same around you, but everything is different and you feel it. Expect a miracle. Have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. I can't sit here and promise you that this situation where you've given so much love, I can't tell you that it's going to turn out the way that you want it to turn out. But what I can tell you, Leo, is that a lot of things are going to turn out the way you want them to turn out because the loving energy that you have put out into this universe is fucking beautiful. Fucking beautiful. Miraculous love. The kind of love that a lot of people would have been given up on. They would have been wiped their hands with. And they go that Leo sticking in there. The definition of love. Mm. Child, let's get into what these tarot cards got to say. Because this is juicy already. I should have known Leo's going to come through with the juicy reading. As always, I really enjoy reading for Leo. I really do. It could be my Leo moon or just that I like y'all. Because before I knew I was a Leo moon, I fucked with the Leos. That could be why I fuck with the Leos, but before I even was aware of my Leo moon, I love Leos. And my moon is in and the Leo moon is in the fifth house, the Leo house. So I love love. Love y'all. Oh. Leo, January 2019. Overall energy from the goddesses is that this love that you've given is eternal. It's beautiful. It's of a higher dimension. Expect miracles because that is the energy that you have embodied. Sound good to me. Wheel of Fortune. Ooh, ooh. Four of Swords, Knight of Cups, Five of Swords, Page of Staffs, Ace of Coins, Four of Cups, Queen of Cups, King of Coins, Page of Cups, Ace of Swords, the Devil. This shit ain't been easy, but I already said that. I felt that. I felt that. As soon as that undying card came out, I said it ain't been easy at all. But you done did it. Admit it. You did it. Probably dealing with a Gemini because Andre 3000 is a Gemini, and I just heard him saying that. Admit it. You did it. Listen, the wheel of fortune. Things have changed for you. Your whole outlook on life has changed. So, like I said, even if your physical circumstances have not yet changed, they're getting ready to. In January 2019, they're getting ready to. The wheel is turning. You're entering a new season. A new season for you. Things are getting ready to change for you. Because what you've given, that's some big energy. That's big dog energy. That's top notch. That's profound. That is, oh, 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 it's so passionate. The King of Staffs. Look how he's sitting. Look how focused. Look at all the tensed up muscles in his arm. The person that you have given this energy to, what I'm seeing is like this just bronze, like, oh, mm, just bronze. This bronze guy, and I keep saying bronze because it's just so beautiful to me. It's like, think of like a fresh, shiny penny. Like he's just enough tanned, not too dark, not too light. It's just beautiful, beautiful sun kissed skin, like a beautiful skin tone person. Probably has an athletic body. Mm. This is a little inside joke, but he got a nice wrist to elbow ratio. Very nice. That means something to me, but if you know about the elbow to wrist ratio, then take it as it is. But he has a nice one. He has a very nice built body. I'm looking at his feet. He probably got decent feet, if not cute feet. A beard, just sexy. Child. Anyway, I'm just sitting over here lusting about this person. The person that you lusting over, I feel like has really like amped you up. Like they've jump started you in 2019. Like the love that you've given this person. For some reason, I'm feeling like y'all may not even be together, or y'all have been through some rough times or rough patch or something like that. But this person really lights your fire. And I feel like things are changing as a result of it. Like, not only is this person like, lit a fire in you, so they're the king of staffs, but and they could have like fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but this is also you now. It's like you're up, you're alert. It's like you may have been going through life and things may have been a bit dull, but it's like this person has turned you on to living again. It's like when you embody that level of love, it's like you can't help but be present. You're present in the moment now. It's like you're on now. Somebody turned you on, and I don't even just mean in a sexual way. Boom. As soon as I was saying, and I don't mean in a sexual way, the Ace of Cups came out. This is emotional. They turned on who you are as a person. They turned on who you are deep within. And you know what? I do feel like I need to say that a lot of times when this type of love is talked about, and I keep talking about how I feel like it's not easy, this is the type of love that will tear you apart, but it'll make you so beautiful. It will rip you a new one, but your new one will be golden. And like you're so full of love now. I feel like through loving this person, you learned how to love other people. So you have so much to share, so much to give. People could be looking at you like a saint, you know. They be like, damn, I don't know how she do it, or I don't know how he do it. They must be a saint. That's an angel. You could be somebody's angel. They may not let you know it, but they could feel like you're their angel, like you're their person, you're their one. Mm-mm-mm. In January, you will have a focus on your finances, but I feel like a lot of it has to do with you just really knowing your worth now. You understanding your self-worth, because along with that energy of loving somebody else the way you've loved them, you learn to love yourself too, because you find out a part of yourself that's so beautiful. So in the process of loving this person the way you love them, you found out so much about yourself, so much about yourself. So your self-worth is going up too. The Four of Swords is an energy of like intense focus, intense study, and it's like you learn so much about yourself. You discovering things about yourself that you didn't even know. Discovering the goodness within yourself. You've consolidated your divine masculine and your divine feminine within. Because who this person is, they could be your, your DM, your masculine, or they could be your feminine, they could be your other half here in the 3D world. But when you meet the person when you meet your other half or your other person in the 3D world, it's either because you've already consolidated your divine feminine and divine masculine inwardly, and it's a reflection to you, or that person has come into your life to consolidate your inward divine masculine and divine feminine. So you're learning about yourself. If you didn't know what divine masculine or divine feminine is before now, you're learning. If you were not on that train, you're hopping on. You're realizing that it ain't just a bunch of cuckoo, pseudo spiritual people talking crazy. You realize that, oh shit, there is a person out here who is me in the opposite sex form, because everything has an equal opposite. So you do have an equal opposite out here. There is a man who is you in a man's form. There is a woman who is you in a woman's form out here in the world. And whichever level of energy or whichever dimension that you're in at the time, that's when the person comes to you. If you're in a low energy, you're going to meet a low vibrational man or woman. If you're in a high energy, you're going to meet a high vibrational man or a woman. If you are learning about yourself, you're going to meet a person in man or woman form who is learning about themselves also. Whatever it is that you are inwardly, they reflect that to you. And you're learning about yourself. You're learning about that person too. As you love them, you're loving you. As you love them, as you love you, you love them. Oh, this shit is juicy. Leo, this shit is juicy. King of Cups, yep. You're mastering the spiritual realm. Like, you're learning so much about who you are within. And you're learning just how much who you are within determines what you see outside of yourself. The king is always about what's going on around the castle. The queen is more of what's going on within the castle's walls. The king is about what's going on outside the castle. But with the cups, that's spiritual, inward, emotional energy. A cup is filled, so it's like a vessel. You're learning what's going on. You're mastering what's going on inside of your vessel through loving this person. Mm. What's on your mind is giving. What's on your mind is all you have to give. You're realizing how beautiful you truly are. It's like the depth of a Leo's love is becoming aware of itself. This is like the Big Bang moment, when consciousness became aware of itself and began the never-ending expansion. You woke up to all the love that you have to offer inside of you, and now it's like you see infinite possibilities. Damn, Leo. Yeah, this shit resonates. It resonates. Hermit. You're understanding now all you have to give, all that's packed up inside of you. The hermit is on a journey. This is all a part of your journey. You're examining that fire within you. It's like being a Leo naturally. You already know that. You can already tell that there's something about you that's just a bit more fiery than everybody else. It's like you're like the dominant fire. When I think about fire signs, yeah, Aries will rush in and quickly and do what they want to do. They're the speedy fire. And Sagittarius is like I think of Aries like the destructive or the speedy fire, the fire that got out of hand too quick. You weren't expecting shit to go up in a blaze like that. I think of Sagittarius as like a fun fire, like around the around like a bonfire. Everybody getting drunk around a bonfire or on the grill. That's the Sagittarius fire to me. When I think about Leo, that's that dominant fire. It's like constructive fire. It's the fire that's used to refine, the fire that's used to create things. The fire in a fireplace, the warm fire that you cuddle up and snuggle up with somebody with. That's the fire that I think about with Leo. And it's like you're really discovering exactly what that is within yourself in January. You're realizing just how much you can do with it, how you can use that fire to influence those around you. Mm-hmm. It's like you're thinking, what can I do with this? The Queen of Swords, like they try to get to the bottom of something. They want to understand it so that they can know what to do with it. The Queen of Swords, you're understanding that fire within you. Well, this person done started some shit. So, like I said, even if you don't end up with this person, I mean, miracles, life changing things are happening as a result of what you felt for them. It awakened a whole different side of you. It was just that time in your life for you to shit, for, for you to awaken that love, and they were the catalyst that helped you awaken it. Mm. We have the Five of Swords up here. There's like a negative thought process in the home and family. So let's see what that's. Okay, the Two of Swords here. So the Two of Swords to me in this deck is like a supportive card. You know, this person is going through something, but they have that loyal companion sitting there right there with them. So I feel like before you came into contact with this person, that person that I was listing about at the beginning of your reading, before you came into contact with that person, you could have been in a very low vibrational mind state. And because Leo is not typically what I feel like is a negative sign, your form of negative would be doing things with somewhat of a underhanded intent. Like you ain't gonna come out and just be like, F the world, you know what I'm saying? Or just come out and be like, real nasty. But you may do things from a low vibrational point of view. You could do things because you feel like ain't nobody smart, or you could have been doing things because you feel like, okay, ain't nobody smart enough to get what I'm doing, or ain't nobody smart enough to be able to handle it themselves, or nobody is good enough to do this job, so let me do it. So you know what I'm saying? Like you may have been living in a way that was like counting people out or discounting people or not having faith in people or not really genuinely accepting or loving people for who they are. It was I feel like a big judgmental energy. So you could have been going through life living like that. Then you met this person, and regardless of whatever flaws they have, they cannot do any wrong in your eyes because you have found a place in you that will love regardless. You have found unconditional love. So through that friendship, through that connection, you needed somebody to support you becoming who you were. You needed somebody to support you being able to confront that negative mindset that you could have been in. And I feel like that negative mindset had a lot to do with how you were raised. I feel like it came from like your upbringing. Like you could have been in a place where you don't trust nobody. You could have like sabotaged your relationships before they ever got started because you didn't trust nobody. Because, when you were a child, you couldn't trust your mom or you couldn't trust your dad, or you always knew they didn't make you feel good enough or they didn't love you enough. So you grew to feel like other people aren't capable of loving enough. So why should I trust them to do anything? So it's that type of negative mentality or mindset that is being xed out, and is being xed out with the support of that person. And the crazy thing is, I don't even feel like that person knows what they've done for you. I don't even feel like that person did anything directly for you. Like, I'm not going to sit here and give this person that credit because it's you that chose to love this person. It was just because this person is like a flame, a twin flame, that Two of Cups card, because this person is you mirroring you, just in a different gender. You love that person. And because everybody say Leo love themselves some Leo, don't nobody love a Leo like a Leo love a Leo. You love yourself. So it's not hard to love that person. And you found yourself loving this person in spite of anything that they did. So it's like, well, wait a minute. If there's something so special about this person that I can love them regardless of whatever bullshit they put me through, can't I love other people like that too? And that's where life started. That's where life starts for you. You have officially found out what unconditional love is. And since Leo is about loving, passion, creativity, you're going to love your children like that. You're going to love your family like that. You're going to love your friends like that, your coworkers, your neighbors like that. If you can love somebody you're in a relationship with like that, you like, hey, shit, I can love other people like that too, even strangers. That's what's up. That's what's up. It's all a part of your journey. All a part of your journey. Yep. You were meant to meet that person at the time you met that person, for the reasons you met that person, the way you met that person. Y'all were meant to be. It was meant to happen. that way. They were supposed to be a tough shell to crack. They were supposed to be like fucking impossible because the chariot is like associated with cancers, and y'all know how moody a cancer can be. Y'all know how tough it can be to love and a low vibrational cancer or a scarred cancer because they scared to love anybody. So I feel like this person has that energy of they do shit that don't make no sense out of fear of being hurt when there's no fear of danger because you have no intentions of hurting them. You just want to love them. So they keep on doing shit that hurts you, but you keep on loving them because you have no ill intent. You have no ill will for this person. There's not a malicious thought in your mind against this person. It's love. Like you've discovered God's love. You are embodying God energy because of this person. And as you continue to get experience with feeling this God energy with this one person, you start to become more comfortable with it. And as you become more comfortable with it, you start to give it to other people. You get to the page of staffs, it becomes something that you enjoy. And I'm not saying you become addicted to like their toxic behavior because you love yourself also. Let's not forget that, Leo. You also love yourself. So you loving yourself, you loving this person, you get used to being in that energy of unconditional love. You start being like excited about loving other people. That's why you feel more awake. That's why you feel more alive, Leo. That's what the person turned on. That's that switch that was flipped for you. They turned you on because all we are is infinite love, infinite positivity, infinite light, infinite possibility. That's all God is. And that's what we are, just with a human body wrapped around it. So you've turned on that God love. So you're alive now. And you just want to love. You just want to be loved. You just want to move through life with love. You look for opportunities to love. When things don't feel good, you think, how can I love this situation right now? How can I love this person who's hurting me right now? How can I love myself when I don't feel comfortable right now? It's like you're just always looking for the love in a situation. That's why you're turned on right now. So I feel like this is usually a card of like missed opportunities. But just like I was saying, even in situations that don't feel good, because that's the Five of Cups, a situation that don't feel good, where it feels like it's the opposite of what you would like. The contrast. This is a contrast card. It don't feel good. You still find yourself being able to find the silver lining. You find yourself being able to be excited about it. You are able to create a loving experience, or a learning experience at the least out of something that would make somebody else be like, man, fuck this shit. And because of that energy, you're able to attract more into your life because it's like, regardless of what's thrown at you, Leo, universe is the universe is aligning with that love that you're giving out. So before you know it, things that you do love and things that you do desire just start coming into you back to back to back, because what you're putting out is the energy of love. You're not putting out no energy of dissatisfaction in order for stuff that doesn't satisfy you to come to you. You're not putting out an energy of lack in order for lack to come to you. You're putting out an energy of love, of infinite possibilities, of good heartedness. You're putting out positive energy regardless of what you're going through. So that's creating for you positive experiences, regardless of what you're going through. You can be in a not so good situation where you be like, oh shit, and all of a sudden something happens in your favor, and you be like, now how did that happen? And you be like, look at God. It's the God in you. How about that? And that's a really prosperous energy. The Ace of Coins is like a blessing. That's a blessed energy. You're moving through January 2019 just being blessed. You are a blessing. Blessings come to you. You are a blessing, period. The Empress. But didn't I just say blessings come to you? The Empress has everything she wants. If she doesn't actively have it right now, she knows it's on the way. Like she don't have a care in the world or worry in the world. And you moving through January like you don't have a care in the world. You could have plenty cares in the world. You could have plenty bills stacked up. You could have, once again, this twin flame person acting a straight donkey on your ass. Showing their little natural ass out here out of fear of being hurt. And you just sitting there just as calm and collected, like you just know everything gonna work out in your favor, because I feel like you do. When you align with that energy of love, you know that Everything gonna be all right. You can't really stay in a negative place and be in the energy of unconditional love. It just don't align. It don't work. And there you go. Strength. This is your strength in January. This is what's bringing the big things to you. This is what bringing your blessings. This is what bringing everything that you want out of life. That blessed energy that you are holding on to. Blessed, blessed, blessed energy. That's what's up. And I also feel like it's and I don't mean this in like a way saying that you needed to be humbled, but I feel like this has humbled you because this card placement is associated with Virgo, and Virgo is more like a servant, and you have that Leo strength card here. Leo, you can have very strong egos. We can have strong egos. I know I'm a Leo moon once again, and my moon is in the fifth house. We can have strong egos, but I feel like this type of love, it don't allow place for you to have that strong ego in a negative way. Ego is still good. Everything we need everything, but it needs to be balanced. And I feel like you're finding that balance because a strong ego in a servant's place, and I'm not calling Virgo no servant like in a negative way, but they are like they're humble in a way that they can serve. You know what I'm saying? So that energy of humility and serving opposite the energy of like a strong wild ego, it equals balance. It equals itself out or it cancels itself out. So you're finding balance with the ego too. So this person is allowing you to get out of your ego, and I feel like you're able to get out of your ego because you realize that that person's own ego is hurting them, and because once again they are you in the opposite gender's form. And you're like, if they're like that, if you see their ego cause them to live in such fear of being hurt, you know what I'm saying, or of not looking good at all times, or you see them being afraid for somebody to see their sensitive parts, you look like, well, damn, do I do that? So you checking yourself as you loving on this person, which is making you love yourself more. So just a big cycle of love going on here. The Four of Cups. This is, I feel like you're in your element here. Like it may be hard to let this person go because you feel like you're in your element. To everybody else on the outside looking in, like I said, they may see you as like a saint. They be like, I wouldn't put up with the shit. I wouldn't deal with it. But you is like, it's okay. Like this is what you want. And again, I'm not saying it's like a toxic way. So I'm not telling nobody who getting their ass beat at the house that that's your twin flame and you keep loving that person. I'm not saying that. This is for a different set of people who are dealing with somebody who is being difficult because they have emotional problems. You know what I'm saying? They have soul trauma that they have not yet healed. And truth be told, they need your love. You don't have to be around that person at all because they could be an energy vampire, but I don't see it in like a narcissist way. I see it in a deeply wounded person kind of way who does need love. And yeah, they may be 15, 20 years late on finding the person who loves, but a 9-year-old needs just as much love as a 29-year-old, or a 29-year-old needs just as much love as a 9-year-old. So just because they're no longer a child does not mean that there's not a child still in them that needs love. And look at you in your element doing just that. This relationship is you in your element. It's you in a loving space, and it's where you want to be. You could be somewhere else. This is your specialty. The Eight of Coins is like your own special gift, your contribution to humanity. That's you. That Leo love, that real Leo love. Oh, Leo. Let me find out y'all the first bunch out of these twin flames situations who really are grasping what it is that you are put here to do. Be one. Be unconditional love. Be one with this person. And subsequently with everybody else that you come into contact with, because that one person taught you how to love unconditionally. The big transformation in I was gonna say August. You might have met this person in August. Y'all been talking since August or something like that, or something big is happening in August. You got a baby doing August, I don't know. But August is coming up for me. But the Queen of Cups here, your biggest transformation in January 2019 is that you step into that Queen of Cups power. The queen being that you find out all the love that you have to give within you. You look within your own cup and examine what was in your cup. If it was negative, if it was ugly, like up here with that Five of Swords energy that you were able to X out or able to start healing with the support of this person that I'm talking about, that you're on this journey with, you've examined your own cup. If it was negative like that was, you poured it out and you're able to have it filled with more. There's a lot of transformation. That's a crow right there, which symbolizes death to me. So that's what I'm saying. That negative that was within you, you were able to let that die so that you could have this fresh water. When I see that fish, I think of that what would Jesus do symbol. Jesus is like Christ consciousness or an ascended master. The kind of love that you're feeling for that person is that ascended master energy. It's like your soul is ascending as a result, as a direct result of this journey that you're on with this person. And not only that, in the context of like your material possession. So this is a spiritual gain being in a relationship with this person, dealing with this person. But not only is it spiritual, it's physical. Look at these riches and bottles and gold coins and whatnot, these trinkets. And she laced gold chain down, bracelets all on her wrist, all of that. Yellow diamonds on my neck and wrist, magic yellow bit, all of that. And you got all of that. And you get that prosperity that comes around you as a result of embodying such a pure energy. Do you not understand that love is the highest energy that there is? The consolidation of all things, that love is the highest energy available to you to use in your manifestation. So when you embody that energy, you connect with every single thing because everything is a vibration and you are on the highest vibration. You can have anything. Money is a vibration. A big ass fucking mansion is a vibration when once it's built. But the materials to build a mansion are all vibrations. Every single thing you see around you is vibration. It vibrates, and you vibrate at the highest vibration when you embody love. That means you can call in anything you want. So that's why those riches are sitting beneath her. She's the Queen of Cups. She's examined her cup and made sure that her cup is full of love. That Ace of Cups up here, that's what you're embodying. That's the biggest transformation happening for you in January 2019. Fucking with this person gonna make you rich. When I say expect a miracle up here, that's the energy that I'm talking about. And I'm not saying they are the person, you get with them and you gonna marry them, have a baby by me, baby, be a millionaire. I ain't saying that. What I'm saying is that the energy that you are cultivating within yourself as a direct result of being with this person, being in a relationship with this person, encountering this person, it's bringing in that richness energy because love is the richest energy available to people. And you're embodying that, not only for this person, but for yourself and for others around you. The star, the highest. Think about the highest, the best, the brightest, the most expensive, the most comfiest. Think, think in terms of superlatives here. The best of whatever it is you want out of life can come to you. That's what's transforming for you because your energy within yourself is transforming. You're learning to call in everything that you want out of life because you're embodying the highest energy. The star is that highest energy. And that's also Aquarius. So check the Aquarius reading that I just did because it was beautiful too. And if you're with a person who has Aquarius in their chart, that can give you a lot of insight into what this person could be thinking, even though they may be showing their ass, or you feel like they may be showing their ass. Look at that. Look at that marriage soulmate card that came out on top of that. Transformational. Not only you transforming yourself, you transforming this person too. Because that person needed to meet God. And they met God in human form. And what do you know? The human form that they met it was themselves as the opposite gender. They've met God in themselves as the opposite gender. Listen to what I just said. They met God as themselves in an opposite gender. How does that not change somebody's life, Leo? How does that not change somebody's life? If you are the person who's being loved in that way, how can that not change your life? You met God in yourself as an opposite gender. That shit's so beautiful. This shit is so beautiful. Hi, honey, he's been your road to healing. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. I do. I love love. I love this reading. I fucking love reading for Leos. I do. And I love my Leo moon. It's my favorite placement. That's telltale Leo shit. But I love my Leo moon in the fifth house. I love it. Listen here. What's new for you is like this new sense of stability and calmness about life. You look out at life and you understand that everything before you is an opportunity for advancement, an opportunity to show love, to give love, to receive love, to be love. And in the moment that you realize that, you absolutely do become the master of your reality. The king of coins is the master of his reality. Mm. That's so beautiful. And I was just about to say, because this is the ninth card position, which is associated with like Sagittarius and travel. And then we have that Six of Swords coming out here. So if you're not with this person, they could be traveling to see you, or this person could be at a distance from you. Or y'all have like, and it don't even have to be like physical distance as far as they on the other side of the country or in another state or another city or something like that. There can be a distance meaning like y'all are in separation. So it could be literal or physical distance, but I feel like that gap is closing. Y'all will be moving toward each other in January. How could you not? You are each other in opposite genders. And if one party is showing this much love, then the other party is eventually going to start showing it too. Because they've met themselves, they've met God in themselves as opposite gender. How do you not move toward that? How do you not? Yeah, be on the lookout for it. You're looking out for it. Like really, you're waiting for it. You're expecting it. Boom. Expect a miracle. The Page of Swords is that expectation. You expect it. So you're expecting that person. That's another reason why you just sitting there chilling. You're just sitting there chilling. So whoever the person is that is embodying this beautiful, loving energy is like, I'm not stressing. While you show out a little bit because you fear being hurt. So you're gonna act out and see if you'll be able to push a person away. You're trying to push me away, but I love you as God loves us. So I'm not going anywhere. Even if you do, actually do go somewhere. Like even if you do choose to like just move on and focus on work, or even if you do, get with somebody else who could be a life partner, you still have this love for that person. They can still do no wrong in your eyes. So like I said, I'm not gonna sit here and promise anybody. You would have to get a private reading on that. I'm not gonna sit here and promise, a general reading that you're gonna end up with this person. But I will say that you love this person, so that's a love that's never gonna die. But you are looking forward to them coming toward you. You are looking out for it. You do expect it. And expectation is part of the things that help you manifest. I will say that. When you look back on January 2019, what you will remember is that moment where you awakened to how much you can offer. That moment when you awaken to just how much love you have to give with that Page of Cups card. And it's gonna be a very profound memory. Like it's gonna be a lot for you to remember as a result of you discovering who you are in terms of being a loving person, or you discovering who you are like and vibrating at a loving energy. As you remember that, a lot of good memories are going to come to you also. So I feel like a lot of good things are happening here in January 2019 as a result of you being turned on by love. There's a lot of challenges that you'll be able to conquer, a lot of challenges you'll be able to conquer, but not also that, a lot of good news coming in, a lot of projects moving forward. Like with these two knights of staffs and of swords, this is like strategy plus the action behind it. You, as a result of you becoming this loving vibration and being turned on, tuned in, tapped in, turned on, as Abraham Hicks says, when you embody that, you start to see how fast things come to you. You realize how powerful it is. You got the fire and the air, swift movement. You know how fast a fire will spread if you put some air on it. That's you see that's just how fast things move when you operate from that love vibration. That's what you're going to remember most about January. And this person they kicked off all of this. You being around this person kicked off all of it. And I'm not giving them credit. I'm giving you credit for it. I mean, even if I gave them credit, that's still you in the opposite gender. For the people that I'm talking to, there's a victory here, of victory. That person, around you, I feel like they'll always be your friend. Even if y'all don't go forward as anything else, I feel like they will always be your friend. It will always be your friend. I could have a child together, so it's somebody who could always gonna be in your life. Period. Either way. But who you are as a person in general, like as you move forward and connect with anybody else that comes into your life, you have so much to give them. You are such a prosperous friend to have around people because of that loving energy. Like people, and I feel like in January and moving forward, because Leo had that energy in December too, of you just being like the life of the party, and like people bringing you in money and offers because of who you are, because they like being around you. And the person that you end it with now could have really seen just how much you mean to them in December, and it's like moving forward, it's crazy. It's like moving forward, you just become an invaluable person to have in their life. For some people, you become that invaluable person. You become that one for them. There's nothing else. Any, arguments or anything that y'all may be having is like, fuck that. I don't want to care about that anymore. I just want to move forward with you. Leo is my one. It's my person. I want to give my all to. But even if it's not just that person, like who you are has changed so much as a result of being around this twin flame person. You're Anybody you be around, they're gonna feel that love and energy on you. Anybody. And you will have a lot of opportunities. You will have a lot of people who invest in you. If you have a business, you will have a lot of like referrals and leads and stuff, because once one person, deal with you, they're gonna be like, oh my God, they're such a good person. They have so much integrity. They are such a positive person to be around. Like they have such positive vibes. That travels fast. Word of mouth is still the quickest and most purest form of marketing. I feel like I need to say that. I don't know why in the 11th house, because it don't have a lot to do with business, but I guess coming after that 10th house energy, yeah, your reputation, that's gonna help you in your career too. When I tell you, as a result of being with this person, your life is about to change, Leo. It is. It really is. Look here. At the end of the reading in this card placement, it has a lot to do with like karmic cycles ending. At the beginning when we talked about that Wheel of Fortune, the biggest thing that's changing about all of this is that you're defeating the devil. The devil not being some, horned entity or some scary movie demon or some shit. It's fear. The opposite of love is not hate, it's fear. And that's a cycle that's ending for you, because you embody love, and this person has made you face things that you fear having your heart broken. They make you face that. You fear being cheated on. They make you face that. You fear being left for somebody who's a size 2, with perfect straight teeth, and a fat ass or a small waist. Whatever it is that your insecurity or fear was about yourself, that person made you face that. You fear being left, while you're pregnant. They made you face that. You fear being divorced. They make you face that. Those are just some extremes. I don't feel like that's for a lot of people, but those are just extremes. But whatever it is that you like deathly feared, they make you face that, or at least the possibility of it. They give you that uncertainty, so you have to face it. So you face that fear dealing with that person, but that's over. Ten of Swords says it's over. You don't have to deal with it anymore. You've conquered that. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful reading. Again, we have that undying love here, and expect a miracle here. Expect a miracle. As a result of this, just expect your life to change in a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful way. Thank you, Hive Honey, for tuning into the chat today. If anybody else watches this and they have any personal matters who that you would need to sort out, look in the description box. And I thank you for watching. I am your Empress Divine Miss Tasha Turner herself. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye.